Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Today, let's talk about the transits happening in the month of November 2024 and how it's going to impact you as per your ascendant or the moon sign. So, what's the major theme for this month? Well, Saturn going direct in Aquarius on 15th of November. So it will be a relief for many people, especially with respect to your work, your profession, or in general, the direction in life. You can focus better, you'll have more stability, and whatever lessons you have learned till now, you can apply them in a better manner. To be disciplined towards a cause, I think it will get better. And yes, Jupiter going into Rohini Nakshatra because Jupiter is already retrograde. So from Mrigashira, it will move into Rohini for a while. Ketu going into Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, which is the Nakshatra of Sun, and we will have a different video for that, so stay tuned for it. And apart from that, Sun, Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Sagittarius. So let's get started. Let's see how these different transits are going to impact you. Let's begin. For Aries, you have a full moon in your first house this month, around 15th of November. So yes, there's a full moon in Aries happening for you, and it's going to keep you super productive. It's going to keep you super excited for your work, for whatever event is going to happen in November or even December. Excited for something regarding your home, and also nervous about a particular aspect of your life. It could be related to family, it could be related to your house, any kind of a major deal with respect to your house. Okay, because you have Mars in Cancer at the very same time in the fourth house. So it keeps you a bit worried, or it keeps you a bit angry. Aggression is there. So take care of your emotions, take care of your mind, giving yourself that rest, giving yourself some time to think and take actions is important. Also, you have Sun and Mercury in Scorpio in the 8th house. So this is what I was talking about. Taking some rest, taking a certain time period to make a decision. Don't be impulsive, don't rush to do anything at this time. And Ketu is already in your 6th house, Sun, Mercury in Scorpio in the 8th house. They are hemming the 7th house. Something about your partnership, romantic connections, it's going to help you to realize a truth about yourself, helping you to know more about yourself. Self discovery through connection, through some important partnership is going to happen, which is very important for you at this time. And you have Venus in the 9th house in Sagittarius. So you're going to make new connections with people because of some travel, because of a business deal. You're meeting new people. Very quick connections are being established, and they will be helpful in bringing some kind of financial growth, better opportunities. If you see this month, Jupiter and Venus, they are exchanging the signs. Jupiter in Taurus in the 2nd house, Venus in Sagittarius. So this exchange brings such opportunities which will enhance your money. But this very same exchange gives some hardship in your connections with the family people. Difference in opinion, difference in what is important for you and for your family members. For Taurus, there's a full moon in Aries happening in your 12th house. This is a time when you have to work a lot on your plans, less of action but more of planning and scheduling. Don't take any kind of impulsive decision. Your Mars is right now in the third house in Cancer, which is the house of decision making. So, taking any action out of trigger, out of anger, out of some competition, it will impact the future stability of your work or anything which was important for you. Don't take any major risk at this time. Be very patient. So, with the Mars in Cancer here, take your time to take any decision. Just wait and see, plan more, and actions needs a lot of caution here. It leads to conflict, your Mars, verbal conflicts with people. And the Saturn is going direct for you in the 10th house. So it improves the work situation. It improves your ability to be very dedicated towards your path. Any kind of criticism, if you're facing at the work front or opposition, you will see some improvement in that aspect. Sun, Mercury in Scorpio in the 7th house. This is a placement, the transit, which shows be very careful of what you share with people, whether it's your business partner, romantic partner. It shows sudden changes in the dynamics between you and a certain person, because you might be trying to say something about your life, but it's taken in a wrong manner. So how you share your secrets, that is where you have to work the most. And don't feel that you're not so good, that feeling of I'm not sufficient. This needs to go away with this transit, because it is leading to more of struggles for you. Be very confident with who you are. Jupiter, Venus, they exchange their signs. Venus in Sagittarius in the 8th house and Jupiter in Taurus in the 1st house. This shows careful handling of your finances. And again, being very careful with what you communicate about your journey with the other people, like declaring your plans to people, declaring your projects to people. So try to keep good things hidden for some time. This is what is important for you this month. For Gemini, full moon in Aries in your 11th house. This is the time when you will see good financial growth, sudden gain of finances, sudden gain of even people's help towards you, people supporting you in some way, giving good ideas to you. So the moon helps you a lot this month. On the other hand, Mars in Cancer in the 2nd house, there are some conflicts with the family. Difference in opinions, difference in desires, like what you expect from each other. So Mars leads to some insecurity in the family life. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's a very insecure person and creates problems for you and everyone. So you have to take care of your peace. You have to take care of your wellness at this time, because Mars also rules the 6th house. So health needs great care. Your schedule, how you protect your peace, what you eat, you need to focus on that. Sun goes into the 6th house along with Mercury in the Scorpio. That is your 6th house of rivalry, competition. So indeed you're facing some rivalry. Indeed you're facing opposition. But yes, there is victory through your efforts, through your intuition, most importantly, your intuition, your power here, the power to transition, the power to redo your stuff, to redo a certain work. Like you can do it again and you can improvise in that. That improvisation is happening, and through your effort, you're going to win. More than speaking about that, okay, I will fight and I will do this or that, I think your actions are speaking louder than your words in this month. And we have this Jupiter Venus exchange where Jupiter is in Taurus in your 12th house and Venus is in Sagittarius in the 7th house. This talks about a major confrontation in a partnership or a love connection or marriage, where you have to talk about certain expectations, certain hidden desires with the person. Maybe some major decision with respect to finances needs to be taken in the partnership. There is some loss of hope, loss of uh, happiness in a certain connection. So you're trying to work on that, to work on the reciprocation, the proper give and take in the connection. So, because Venus is in a fire sign in the 7th house, so there's some confrontation to resolve a challenge is going to happen, and Saturn goes direct in your 9th house. It brings ease in your studies, it's going to bring ease in utilization of your opportunities as well. For Cancer, you have a full moon in Aries in your 10th house. This leads to some big change or event, a big decision happening at the work front, and you will shine at your work front. You will be popular, you will be successful. There's some accomplishment waiting for you, which gives you this winner vibe. But you have Mars in Cancer, so it shows worries with respect to family, worries even regarding your own health. Mars shows some kind of unhealed aspect of your life, which may become more challenging to you at this time. It's impacting your emotions, it is impacting your well being, your happiness. So, major focus on doing things which really make you happy, because Sun and Scorpio, along with Mercury in the 5th house, it is going to enhance your potential, your power, your success as well. Sun helps you to embrace the changes of life which are so dreadful right now. So, overcoming a challenge this month is going to happen with the Sun, and Sun is also helping you to enhance your skill or to use your skill in a better manner. Saturn goes direct in the 8th house in Aquarius. So Saturn is helping you to improve with your health. It is helping you with some light-hearted energy as well, like feeling more light-hearted, feeling more positive towards life. Like there was some fear within you regarding uncertainty. It will definitely go away at this time. And then you have Venus in the 6th house and Jupiter in the 11th house. They're exchanging the signs this month. So, this exchange of signs between Jupiter and Venus in the 11th and the 6th house, this promises some kind of a major financial advancement, some improvement in the finances, some kind of increment or sudden gain of wealth is promised, and it enhances your living, it enhances the luxury. Maybe whatever the gain you may get at this time, you may use it to repay a certain loan, or you may use it to do something regarding your house. Some kind of renovation improvement is going to happen. So you're definitely gaining some amount of wealth, but you're also giving it to something else, to fix something else in your life. So yes, emotions are running high for Cancer people, and it's your work over here where to put in your emotions and your mental energy. And I think it is going to the 5th house of creativity and improvising your skills. For Leo, your first house ruler, Sun, will be in the 4th house in Scorpio along with the Mercury. This is the time when you may feel a bit sluggish. Or for Leos, I would say It's a time you may go into this phase of resting or maybe hibernation, because fourth house is a place where sun gets a bit dull. It gets a bit into a zone of hiding. So you may try to take some rest from being at the center stage. Like, no longer you want to be in the limelight. You want to move away from it. You want to take care of your own needs, your mental peace. And even if you want to, work very hard and you want to do things very quickly, there is some sluggish energy you may face. Some internal block might be there, or again something emotional which is very heavy at this time. But the sun guides you, because sun is always the soul, and it guides you to take some rest, not to show up to everyone every time, to protect your energy at this time. On the other hand, you have Jupiter in the 10th house in Taurus and Venus in the 5th house in Sagittarius. So 5th and the 10th lord, they create this exchange of signs. This is the time when even there is some opposition, or you feel there's not enough comfort for you right now, beautiful work with respect to your skill set, your potential, experimentation of your skills. Like, you're not just going with the very regular stuff, regular work, regular way of doing your work. Some kind of technique is being changed in a professional way. And it's also about meeting important people, old friends, or people with whom you used to work at one point of time. There's some kind of joy, celebration, meeting with people, and this will bring a very positive mindset to you in this particular month. And Saturn goes direct here in the 7th house. This improves your connections a lot. That constant, judging each other, being judged by others, that tension is going to released in a great manner. And a full moon in the 9th house in Aries this month, this is opening up a new path with respect to your energy, your spirituality, your positivity towards life, your approach towards life. This brings new opportunities for you. But don't hurt yourself, don't let your emotions hurt you with Mars in Cancer in the 12th house. For Virgo, your first house ruler, Mercury, will be along with the Sun in Scorpio in the 3rd house. A time when anything which is stagnating in your life, for a certain aspect of your journey where you require courage, you require that boost, now it's going to happen. Suddenly, any work which looked so difficult for you, you will do it in a beautiful manner and very quickly. So that is a very positive transformation, decision making. But again, don't be very impulsive, because your 3rd lord, Mars, is in the 11th house in Cancer. So maybe sudden decisions, some kind of impulsive decision may trigger some people in your network, may trigger some friends. There is some argument, conflict, I do see, with how the Mars and the Sun is aligned with very close people. But Sun helps in taking decisions. Sun helps you in boosting your energy and to be very productive towards your work. Like anything which was stagnating at the work front, since Mercury is the 10th lord in the 3rd house, the professional journey gets better, the communication gets better. You're not any more fearful in expressing yourself towards other people. Saturn goes direct in the 6th house, the health gets better. If you're taking efforts towards your health, towards your career, towards your life, it will pay you in a great manner. Full moon in the eighth house. Something is going to reach to the peak. Any challenge you're dealing with, internal struggle, most importantly, I think it will resolve. You will let it go in a great manner. Jupiter in the ninth house and Venus in the fourth house, creating exchange. Venus in Sagittarius, Jupiter in Taurus. This exchange shows some kind of purchase, something expensive, something luxurious for your own self, for your own happiness. Maybe traveling to a place which makes you really happy. So, again, a very beautiful change happening this month. You're doing something which makes you truly happy and it heals you physically, emotionally. But challenges definitely coming through Mars, it leads to some conflict with people. And you have to take care of your speech at this time. What are you saying and how you are expressing yourself? For Libra, your first house ruler, Venus, in the third house in Sagittarius. Your productivity, your creativity, everything is on fire. There's a great desire to move quickly ahead in life, to accomplish your tasks very quickly. Because, yes, at the very same time, Venus will transit from Purva Ashar. So it will give you that win. It will give you that success and victory to quickly navigate and fulfill your tasks beautifully. But still, there is some stagnation because of the Jupiter. The Venus and Jupiter, they are exchanging the signs. Jupiter in Taurus in the eighth house and Venus in Sagittarius. So this exchange shows there's some areas of life where you truly want to move quickly ahead, but you're facing some stagnation. Maybe it's time to recorrect something, your technique or the way you are expressing yourself. Something needs to be changed in order to move ahead in life, especially if you're stuck financially or you are trying to improve your business, you're trying to improve your skill set. You have to give yourself some time to practice and to learn in a better manner. There's something which needs to be changed and you will transform that beautifully. Full moon happening in your seventh house. So this full moon in Aries brings more open energy with respect to love, marriage, partnerships. There's more expression, there is more communication, spending time with significant people. But during this time, your seventh house is hemmed between Rahu and Jupiter. So don't trust everything you listen. Don't trust the words of people very easily. Give some time to understand things. Give some time and observe. That observation is important. But this full moon in the seventh house enhances your business. It enhances your networking with people. If you want to demonstrate, if you want to really show your skills to people and you want to reach the masses, I think this is the month when you will definitely do it, because Saturn also is helping you to show your expertise with respect to your skill set. Mars in Cancer in the 10th house, indeed you're facing a lot of competition this month. And because of that competition or rivalry, don't destroy your productivity, don't destroy your ability to do your work wonderfully. Because I do see a great improvement in your work, in your potential this month. And you have Sun and Mercury in the second house in Scorpio, where Sun is the Lord of the 11th house. So indeed, you will see some big change in your finances. If something was stagnating, it was not rewarding at all, you will see some improvement and change. But the sun is bringing struggles in the family life. Struggle with someone who is elder to you, or maybe elder brother, or it could be father figure. For Scorpio, you have Sun and Mercury in your first house. Here, Sun is the 10th Lord. So there is victory in the professional path. Yes, sudden victory, sudden change, things getting into your favor during this time. No matter whatever competition you have faced and people were trying to imitate you, people were trying to show that they're better than you, I think there's something about you and your potential and the way you deal with things, the way you do a certain work, it's absolutely different. So your uniqueness, your very identity, who you truly are, that is bringing success, that is bringing a very significant victory in this month. You have a full moon in the sixth house in Aries, so definitely it leads to victory in something, a work. It could be taking care of your well-being, your health, feeling very empowered, because till now sun was in your 12th house, so there might have been loss of identity, there might have been self-doubt, but sun brings that power, and the full moon in the sixth house brings the victory and celebration of your victory as well. Embracing your strength is the major theme for Scorpio people. And then we have the Venus and the Jupiter exchange of signs happening in the second and the seventh house. Major focus on love life, major focus on especially the companionship, that give and take between two people, that exchange of resources, exchange of love, exchange of values. Major focus on that. I think how you are getting along with someone, your partner, your even family members, the major work is happening in these two houses, because Jupiter in Taurus is a very adamant placement. So the person you're dealing with is very adamant and may have some expectations from you. It could be a business partner who is having very strong expectations from you. And Venus shows that need to give some resource, to give some value to others. So, yeah, people, family matters are important this month. Saturn going direct in the fourth house. So, some burden will be reduced towards home, towards the family responsibilities. Some mental pressure is going to go away and you will feel a bit relaxed at this time. Mars in Cancer in the ninth house. Don't take any impulsive decision, because this is the house of your opportunities, your luck. So one wrong decision, one wrong impulsive action, and it just brings more challenging times for you. Just look at your fifth and the ninth house. In the fifth house you have Rahu, which is a malefic in Pisces, Mars a malefic in Cancer. First house Sun is also mildly malefic in Scorpio. So take care of your emotions. These emotions, this emotional energy you have, it's wonderful for exploring new things, using your energy in doing something significant rather than overthinking and fighting. So protection of your own mental peace is significant. For Sagittarius, there's a lot of focus on how you look this month. Venus in the first house in Sagittarius, your 11th lord. So something about how you look, how you dress up, how you present yourself, it will give you good gain. It will give you some kind of a wonderful opportunity. People will appreciate your beauty, your creativity, your artistic talents, your ability to impress the world, because Venus is about that wow kind of moment. So people will be so happy to see you. Literally that surprised kind of feeling, because ultimately we know how Venus connects with Jupiter. It's beautiful, but yet there is enmity. People are triggered. So there's this exchange of Venus in Sagittarius in the first house and Jupiter in Taurus in the sixth house. People can really see your beauty, your success, they see your talents, they see how good you are towards other people, and there's a lot of jealousy you are facing, and yet you are the winner. You're winning in something, even if people are not very supportive towards you. There is competition, but you will win in that competition. But taking care of your health is also significant this month. Working on your fitness and what you eat, that is also important. There is gain through your professional path, there's financial gain, or how you take care of yourself, how you present yourself is also very important. It will give you some gain. Sun in the eighth sign, Scorpio, which is happening in your 12th house, and it will be along with the Mercury. So Sun is the ninth lord, Mercury is the seventh lord and the 10th lord. There is some thing about your profession, about how you connect with people at the work front, where you have to be a little inactive. You have to take care of your speech, like how you communicate, what are you telling others. If you have some plan or strategy, don't reveal it before you complete your work at this time. Sun, when it goes to 8th or 12th house, a level of secrecy needs to be maintained, because there's something very exciting ahead, especially when the sun transits from Sagittarius in Capricorn the next 2 to 3 months. So take care of your plans and keep them a secret at this time. You may feel a bit low with the sun in the 12th house, but Venus makes you very good looking this month. Like people cannot really look at that insecurity you have deep within. They're so confused. And there's a full moon in the fifth house, so you're focusing on the positive things of life. You're focusing on your skill set, how to improve it, and you will do it wonderfully. And Mars is in Cancer in the eighth house, so again that inner challenge, that inner aggression or some kind of restlessness is definitely there, and work towards healing and resting at this time. For Capricorn, first house ruler Saturn goes direct in the second house. Now you will make more wise decisions with respect to your finances. There's improvement in how you save your finances, how you work with your resources, intelligent use of your money. This is where you're working the most right now. Venus in the 12th house in Sagittarius, Saturn in the second house. So the first house is hemmed between Saturn and Venus the entire time this month, which brings significant understanding of self through a connection, through a relationship. Because Saturn and Venus, they together do represent meaningful connections, meaningful bonds with people. So you might have learned something significant in the recent past from a relationship or a partnership, or you might be learning right now. And this enhances your power and your endurance. You will come out of a difficult situation at this time, especially it is about a partnership, because your Mars is in the seventh house in Cancer. This shows the turmoil deep within, the emotional turmoil, that irritation with respect to certain people in life. It could be public life, it could be romantic, or even a business partnership, a union, which is not very easy for you. Mars in the seventh house you do check the video. I have done a video for the Mars transit. Mars, if it's debilitated, and especially in the seventh house, the world triggers you, the world challenges you. But it is all happening that you start learning to take care of your boundaries in the relationships, how much you are giving yourself to others, and how much you blindly trust other people. This is what you have to take care of. And you will get into a very competitive spirit with respect to your work front, with respect to your enterprise or business. You're getting into this powerful mode of let's do it, let's complete whatever I have initiated. Okay. And the sun Mercury in Scorpio in the 11th house, again that trust factor, how much you trust your friends, how much you trust the people around you. You need to draw some boundaries, you need to take some rest from the people and sharing your opinions, sharing your energy with people. Sun shows that the major focus is on the improvement of your finances, your career, or the major focus is on making some important transition in your life. That is where you are working, and do it secretly. Okay. And the Jupiter Venus, they create this Parivartan between 5th and the 12th house. So this shows some challenges with children if you have, or it could be some challenges with a project or work which is like a child to you. You feel stuck in that process. But I think this exchange also enhances the ability to tap into your intuition and your creativity. What needs to be done? What should be my next step? You will be guided at this time. And full moon in the 4th house, major focus on resting, taking care of your mind and peace, focusing on your home. That is where the major energy is going into. For Aquarius, Saturn goes direct in your first house this month, and I think you will be a lot better emotionally. Like how you are always heavy towards your own self, how you are harsh towards your own self, how you get so challenged by your own self. Like whatever is going on emotionally, you tend to be harsh with your own self. It really reflects on your daily life. So that factor gets better. You will be more in discipline. You will be more in this zone of dedication towards your goals, towards whatever is important for you. Sun Mercury in the 10th house in Scorpio. This shows some kind of victory in the professional journey. Some battle is over here with respect to your workplace, or maybe it is some goal you have in your mind and it is accomplished after facing some challenge. With respect to love, partnerships, beware of certain connections which are completely transactional. It's not revealed to you yet, but there's something about a connection, a friendship, a partnership which is very transactional, and you may feel that a lot more is taken away from you. Sun shows victory this month, and Jupiter is aspecting the sun, so financial victory is also there. Venus and Jupiter, they create Parivartan between the 4th and the 11th house. So some kind of a major purchase, like a vehicle, maybe a property, or something very good about, maybe it's about how you look, how you dress up, something luxurious. So that kind of investment I do see happening this month. And you have Mars in Cancer in the 6th house, so definitely it shows still a concern with respect to health, how your emotions are hurting you, or some kind of residue of the past anger which is still lingering with you. So taking care of your health, again, important. There's a need to repay a financial loan, or it is simply about repaying a certain debt to a person emotionally, taking care of someone, giving back the emotional care to someone. A person is very demanding here, especially a family member. And the full moon in the third house makes you very positive. It brings a positive approach towards your life, the things you want to achieve with respect to your communication as well. It will give you the power to communicate very well with others. But this Jupiter Venus exchange, though it enhances the auspiciousness with respect to wealth, but it challenges the, again, emotional bonding with people, like again that transactional relationships that is challenging you at this time. For Pisces, the first house ruler, Jupiter, is transiting from the third house, and from Mrigashira, it will enter into Rohini. Again, a major focus towards finances, how to save more finances, a major focus on stability with respect to the career. You will create a framework or a planning or a strategy to have more financial security, or to aim for a job which is very secure for you. It gives you the financial stability. That is the most important thing. And there's a full moon in your second house in Aries, which brings the entire focus towards the family life, catering to the needs of the family, taking care of their emotions, their requirements. And in the process of doing that, I see with the Mars in the fifth house, you getting very challenged emotionally, getting triggered emotionally, being tired of catering to the needs, emotional needs of other people. So, this Mars in Cancer in the fifth house talks about taking some time to trust on your skills. You don't have to do much about changing yourself or changing your skill set, but being very patient and soft towards your skills, towards your self as well. Stop the harshness towards yourself with the Mars here. And Venus in the 10th house in sign of Sagittarius, indeed there is advancement in the career, financial advancement. I also see that your efforts will pay you great success. But again, that Jupiter Venus exchange shows the need to value your work and to find better opportunities, because on one hand Jupiter wants stability and the Venus wants the advancement, like I need to go on this adventurous journey and find better opportunities. So in order to get that stability, you have to travel, you have to find something better for your journey. You have to take that risk to reach that point of desire. In the ninth house, there is Sun and Mercury, which brings travel, which brings some kind of movement away from home, away from family or loved ones. Because it's not a very easy travel, I see with the Sun, sixth lord in the ninth house. It's something which may cause you some tension, inconvenience. But this travel is significant. It changes your path. Something life changing happens this month. Initially, you may not like it, but after that, you will see how important it was to happen. It will change you, it will redirect you very soon. So, for Pisces, yes, a major focus on finances. Saturn going direct in the 12th house. So the expenditures will go down, and also this shows with respect to career, you'll be more clear minded what to do next in the professional journey.